continued rule in Gaza could threaten the existence of Palestinians in the territory. Israel is facing growing political tensions as opposition leader Yair Lapid has called for a general strike if Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu refuses to obey a Supreme Court order. The court has blocked the Netanyahu government's decision to dismiss the Shin Bet chief Ronen Bar, a move that has sparked 3 days of protests. Thousands have gathered in Tel Aviv, waving Israeli flags and demanding Netanyahu reverse his decision to dismiss the internal security chief. Protesters are accusing Netanyahu of undermining democracy and endangering national security. Some say his government is trying to control the country's security agencies for political gain. Netanyahu has defended his decision, saying only the government can choose who leads Shin Bet. He insists Israel will remain a democracy despite the court's intervention. However, critics argue his actions are pushing the country into a constitutional crisis. Let's take a listen to what Netanyahu and Lapid had to say.
תחליט לא לציית לפסיקת בית המשפט, היא תהפוך את עצמה באותו יום, באותו רגע, לממשלה עבריינית. אם זה יקרה, באותו רגע המדינה כולה צריכה לעצור. יש מערכת אחת שלא יכולה לעצור, זו מערכת הביטחון. אנחנו נגד כל סרבנות, אבל חוץ מזה, הכל. המשק צריך לשבות, הכנסת צריכה לשבות, בתי המשפט צריכים לשבות, הרשויות המקומיות צריכות לשבות, לא רק האוניברסיטאות, בתי הספר צריכים לשבות.
רונן בר לא יישאר ראש השב"כ, לא תהיה מלחמת אחים, וישראל תישאר מדינה דמוקרטית.
And now we stay in the Middle East, where Israeli airstrikes and artillery fire pounded southern Lebanon, killing at least 8 people. This comes after Israel intercepted rockets launched across the border. The attacks mark a sharp escalation in hostilities, threatening a fragile truce that ended last year's deadly war between Israel and Hezbollah. Israel's health ministry confirmed fatalities in Tyre, a coastal city hit in a second wave of Israeli strikes. Another attack in Quelle wounded 4. Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam warned that Israel's military operations risk plunging Lebanon into a new war. Israel's military says it was targeting Hezbollah positions in response to ongoing rocket fire. Strikes were also reported in Siquim, southeast of Tyre. Regional leaders are calling for urgent diplomatic intervention to prevent further escalation. US envoy Steve Witkoff has rejected UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer's proposal for international backing of a ceasefire in Ukraine. Donald Trump's former special envoy criticised the plan, describing it as a simplistic approach, with the UK Prime Minister and other European leaders operating under the misguided belief that they must emulate Winston Churchill. Meanwhile, Russia targeted Ukrainian military airfields, ammunition depots and troop positions in the past 24 hours. The Russian Defense Ministry reported shooting down a Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet and over 100 drones, while intercepting aerial bombs and rockets. Russian forces also struck Ukrainian positions along the Kursk front lines. Meanwhile, Ukraine's military repelled Russian attacks in Kharkiv, Pokrovsk and the Kursk. Additionally, Ukraine's air force hit a Russian command post near Belgorod border. Staying in the crisis, Russia's